How's it going, people in the chat? If anybody is in there yet, I'm just wanted to talk to you guys a little bit. Sorry, I'm looking at the chat over here. Um, just wondering what everyone is expecting for this direct. Like, what do you want to see? What games you think they're gonna show off for the first time? Are we finally gonna get some type of, I don't know, maybe like big like Grand Theft Auto 5 announcement? That'd be really awesome. Even though it's an old game, it would still thrive on Switch. So I think Grand Theft Auto 5 would be really awesome. But yeah, I'm just wondering, like, if you're in the chat, what do you want to see during the direct? I think what I want to see most that would make me super excited is either Bayonetta 3, like either some more game, or not more gameplay, some gameplay for the first time, or possibly a Zelda remake of some sort. I think that would be really awesome. I know a lot of people might hate this remake, but I would really like to see Skyward Sword remade on Switch, but maybe somehow getting rid of the motion controls. I don't really know how they would do that though, because the whole game is based around motion controls. So Skyward Sword without motion controls, it might not even be that great, honestly. I'm not sure. But I would like to see that game given a second chance. I feel like when it came out on Wii, it was like there wasn't really that many people playing Wii anymore whenever Skyward Sword finally came out. And a lot of people skipped it. And I got to like actually yeah, I beat it actually, but I don't remember much about the game, which is kind of weird. I would love to replay it in HD on the Switch, maybe without the motion controls, but I'm not really sure how they would do that. So if Skyward Sword does make it to Switch, it's probably gonna have motion controls, which I don't know. It's all right, I guess. And I'm actually streaming from my phone because for some reason, if I hook up my Elgato Game Capture on my laptop, I try to play my Switch, I try to do anything like that, my internet just sucks and it won't work. But when I stream from my phone, it works. So I'm just wondering, what do you guys want to see in the direct, or what do you think is going to be in there? We already know probably Assassin's Creed 3. We already know the game got revealed, but they haven't announced the Switch version, even though it's already basically been confirmed over on Ubisoft's website. So I'm not sure if that. I mean, I'm not sure why they would be holding that announcement if they weren't going to show it off right here. So I assume they're going to show off Assassin's Creed 3. Hello, Abao Z, if that's how you say your name. And hello, Anthony Roeder. What do you guys want to see at the direct? I want to talk to you guys. I want to know what everyone else is thinking. Do you know when the direct starts? It's 11:41 right now, and it starts at 4 o'clock my time. So it's almost noon. So 4 hours and 19 minutes from now, it starts. And a new Paper Mario. Yeah, that's actually a good idea. We haven't seen a new Paper Mario since Color Splash. Sorry, I'm letting my dog in. We haven't seen a new Paper Mario since Color Splash, and that one wasn't received very well, if I can remember. I didn't play Color Splash on Wii U, but I really like the one on GameCube. I wish they would go back to the more RPG-esque Paper Mario games. Yeah, Mario Maker, that's a good one too. I would like to see that. I don't really know if they should just port the Wii U Mario Maker or make like a full blown sequel and like maybe add like a 3D Mario zone. That would be really cool. That'd be really hard though. I don't know if they would be able to do that. But do you think the Switch Mini is real? Because I think it would alienate extra controllers because you would need other Switch to play with another person. Yeah, I don't think the Switch Mini is real. I feel like you're right. I think Nintendo, what they were originally going for with the Switch was the fact that it was both. So I don't think they would change their whole vision of the Switch all because they want to get a portable version out. I think the whole point of the Switch is the fact that you can play it on your TV and on the go. And I don't see them changing that. I don't know, but Mario Maker Deluxe. That sounds about right. The Gamers Loft, hi peeps, what's up? They need to make Mario All Stars 2 pack with all the 3D Mario games. Yeah, that would have been smarter. I think that would have been a smarter move than giving us the Super Mario Brothers Wii U Deluxe or whatever it was. Metroid Prime Trilogy, that's been rumored, so I think that could end up being a thing. And by the way, sorry if I sound sick. I'm currently a little bit under the weather. I'm starting to get better, but yeah. Metroid Prime Trilogy would be really awesome, and that's what I think they're going to announce. But I'm also wondering, retro games. We know Retro is working on Metroid Prime 4 right now, but are they? But like, what have they been on? But what have they been working on since then? Like, they released Donkey Kong Tropical Freeze, and then there was like a 3 year gap, and all we got was that Tropical Freeze port on Switch. So they had to have been working on something, and I doubt they scrapped a game completely. So I'm thinking we might get a retro games announcement at this direct, which would be really awesome. Animal Crossing information, Smash DLC character. I think we'll probably get another Smash character. It's been about 2 months now since the last one. I think so. Since the last announcement. And I think that's probably going to happen. I would love to see a really awesome Smash character. There were rumors of Tracer from Overwatch being a Smash character. I'm not sure, but I think that'd be really cool. Sorry I keep looking over here. I need to just move my laptop a little bit so I can look more at the camera. I would want to see Mario Deluxe, a Mario Maker Deluxe to Star Fox Racing. That could be the retro game. The Star Fox Racing game could be the retro game that they've been working on. Because I've been saying this for like the past few videos now. I think the Star Fox Racing rumor that was rumored around last E3 last year, I think that rumor was real. I just don't think it was ever planned to be announced at E3. I think the game just leaked. But I don't think they were ever planning to announce it there. But I do think it's a game, the Star Fox Racing. I do have a feeling that that is a game. And that'd be really cool, you know, like Star Fox is, it seemed like it's been having some, like an identity crisis a little bit. It just doesn't really know where to go next. They kind of just keep remaking Star Fox 64. I mean, Star Fox Zero was so similar to it, and what would they add to Mario Maker Deluxe? I don't know, that's what I was saying before. Would they add, like a 3D Mario Maker? I feel like that would be really hard to do. They'd basically be like Dreams on PS4, which looks like a really hard game to make. Gazi Twazi, hi, how's it going? New Pokemon reveal? That'd be really cool. Are you staying live until the direct? I don't know. That's 4 hours from now, so I highly doubt it. I might go live for the direct, but once again, I don't know if you were here when I said this. My internet, it just will not work if I try to stream like a direct and then try to stream myself. So it really sucks. They should make. They should announce a battle royale mode for Breath of the Wild. You know, Breath of the Wild does have a good open world for a battle royale game, but I don't think they would ever do that. 100 links drop into Hyrule at the same time. None of them have their memory, but they know they have to kill. Mario Odyssey Maker. I don't know about that. Spyro. I think that was leaked. Yeah, Spyro is probably at this direct. That makes a lot of sense. Trying to look at all the comments if I missed any. But yeah, I just really want to see. I think Nintendo has a lot to prove with this direct because they've had, well, first off, they had an amazing first year. Then their second year was also great, but I don't think it was as good as the first year. And now that this is going to be the third year of the Switch, I feel like they really have to prove themselves. And if they want to future-proof it, they might as well just let the cat out of the bag, give us some really awesome details on what they're working on next. I'm really excited. It's only 35 minutes though, so that kind of worries me. Prophet Slaughter, hey man, how's it going? What's the number one game you want announced at the direct? Mine is Metroid Prime Trilogy. Kingdom Hearts. I'm sorry. First, I'll answer this game. This guy. My number one game. This is a hard one, because I feel like I could go the same route as you and say I want a port or a remaster, which would probably be Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask maybe as a dual package in HD. That would be really awesome. But they already remade those, so I don't know if they would do that again. Kingdom Hearts 3, maybe. I'm not sure. I feel like they started development on that so long ago that they would have had to start working on the Switch version way back if they wanted to port it to Switch. I think it's not out of the question, but I don't know if it's ready. Probably Shin Megami Tensei 5 info or Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Probably Shin Megami Tensei 5. That game was announced a while back, right? At the Switch, around the time the Switch got revealed. And Tokyo Mirage Sessions is a game that I know I would have loved, but I never got to play it because I stopped playing my Wii U and I was like, that game looks really cool, but do I really want to start playing the Wii U. I wasn't that big of a fan of the Wii U. I think it has amazing games, but I just didn't really like playing the actual hardware. But that game always looked amazing because I love Persona and I love Fire Emblem, and those are characters from those universes, and the gameplay was similar. I love Shin Megami Tensei, and I love Fire Emblem, and the gameplay is similar to Persona, which sounds like heaven. I would love that game, and I never got to play it. I really want to hear when Dragon Quest XI is for Switch will be out. Yeah, it seems like that's been taking a while. I think we'll probably hear something about it. I don't know if we'll hear about it right now though, at the Direct. If Overwatch comes to Switch, Tracer will probably be a Smash character. That's exactly what I was thinking. I said that in like one of my last prediction videos. I think Overwatch is going to come to Switch. It's a game that doesn't like push the hardware. I don't think so. It's not like very graphically demanding. So I think it could probably run on Switch. And Nintendo's been doing a lot of crossplay stuff with Xbox, so I can imagine that being another crossplay game with Xbox and maybe PS4 if they decide to join in on the fun. If Overwatch comes, oh yeah, I already read that one. I think Tracer will end up being a Smash character, but the thing about Nintendo is even if Tracer's a Smash character, I don't think that necessarily means Overwatch is coming because we see Joker from Persona 5 as a Smash character. And there's rumors about Persona 5 on Switch, but nothing's confirmed, and that might not ever even be a thing, which is pretty crazy. I know Joker's in Persona Q2 and everything, but it's not that version of Joker. It's the actual Persona 5 Joker. Did I hear about Unravel 2 leak? Yeah, I just read that right before I went live. That sounds about right. I feel like a game like Unravel would do really well on Switch because a lot of these smaller games, like these like indie titles, even though Unravel's not technically indie, a lot of these smaller games are doing really well on Switch. Like they're selling like 4 times the amount than like other platforms. I bet Apex Legends will be announced. I thought they mentioned that wasn't in the question right now. Sorry, my son's crying in the background. Apex Legends, I think it could run on Switch. I think it looks great, but I think it could probably end up running on Switch. And I think it'd be cool to have another Battle Royale game on Switch. Persona 5, I really hope that comes to Switch because I played through Persona 5 completely on PS4, but it took me a long time because the game is so long and you have to be dedicated to your TV. So if I could take a game like Persona 5 with me on the go, I'd be so excited. When's the Direct? The Direct is about 4 hours from now, I believe. So, yeah, 4 p.m. my time. 4 hours and 10 minutes. GTA 5 says Gaz Twazi. I don't know how to say your name. GTA 5, I feel like it has to happen. It's a game we know can run on Switch because it's a last generation game, like PS3 and 360, so we know the game can run on it. But will it? Will they bring it? I might as well take this with me real fast. Sorry. I had to check on my son. What do you need, buddy? This is what he likes to do. He likes to try and balance his iPad, and when it doesn't balance, he gets really mad. There you go. Anyway, back to the comments. Oh, Jesus. Now he's really screaming. Hope this don't make me have to not go live. Like, Savage Mantis in 4 hours. Yeah. I can see why they would port Pikmin 3 since it's already in HD, but Pikmin 1 and 2 are much better games. I could picture them bringing the whole trilogy to Switch. That would be really awesome. Date for Final Fantasy ports. Yeah, I can picture that. Hang on. Let me know how loud his crying is, because I kind of feel bad if it's hurting your guys' ears. Come here, buddy. You want something to eat? Come on. Alright. Okay. Alrighty. This is why it's also hard to stream all the time, because my kids are always home. I love Persona. What'd I miss? Metal Gear and Silent Hill collection. I don't know. Konami is not usually interested in doing what people want. There's nothing to balance my phone on anymore. Ready? I'm fine with the kid. That's cool. Persona games to come to Switch. Yeah, I really want them to remake Persona 3 because I love that game, and they kind of remade it on PSP, but it wasn't like a real remake. It was like a side remake. It was like halfway remade with like some better features, but they took some stuff out, which made me very sad. I'm using my Wii U balance thing from my phone right now. Oh, that's terrible. There we go. Kind of a weird angle, but you know, it works. But yeah, let's see. Spyro, Assassin's Creed 3. I think Assassin's Creed is gonna get announced today. That's basically confirmed. Metroid Prime trilogy. I feel like that would really make a lot of people excited. I think the Metroid Prime trilogy would sell really good on Switch because that franchise usually doesn't sell that great, but on a system as popular as the Switch, I can picture it happening. Persona 3 definitely needs a definitive version. I've only played P3P. Yeah, that's the one I played. I played P3P. They, Monaco Dempsey, they only mentioned that they're going to be having Switch stuff during the Direct, so I don't think we're going to see any 3DS stuff. But actually, I don't know. Nintendo doesn't want the 3DS to die, so they're probably going to do something to keep it relevant. Who wants the 3DS to die? Would you prefer if there was just one console, or do you still like the 3DS? Do you want to keep playing it? 3DS should die. Okay, that answers that question. Set this up over here. Better lighting, maybe? Sorry if any of this is like really loud. I've never really used my phone to stream before. Let's see. I love the 3DS, but it's time to move on. I feel the same way. I spent a lot of time with the 3DS. And similar to the Wii U late in its life cycle, I was like, I'm just ready for the next thing, you know? And the Switch is that next thing. We already have it. Die in a fire. Just kidding. I think it should die. 3DS doesn't need to die for the Switch to live. That is true. Switch is doing just fine, even though the 3DS is still being supported a bit. I wouldn't say it's being supported that much anymore. Sora has been confirmed. Shinji retweeted the Direct twice. Yeah, I saw that the Square Enix guy, he retweeted the Direct, but couldn't that mean a lot of stuff? Or is he like directly associated with Kingdom Hearts? I didn't really look that much into it. Wonder if we will see Doom Eternal gameplay. I hope so. I feel like did Doom Eternal? Sorry, I'm not sure. Did Doom Eternal get delayed, or is it still supposed to launch day and date with the other platforms? Because I really hope it launches with everybody else. Because I'm curious to see how it sells in comparison. A game that launches on Switch like simultaneously with the other versions. I think it could actually stack up with the other guys, like sell almost just as good, if not better, than the Xbox One version. Man, the comments are going a little faster. I love the 3DS, but it'll probably die within the next few years. With the Switch being portable, the market is going to dry out. Yeah, probably. Assassin's Creed for Smash. He has a lot of costume possibilities, that is true. What's his name? Ezio from Assassin's Creed would be really cool in Smash Brothers, actually. He's pretty iconic, so that's really cool. Who else wants Netflix? I would love a Netflix announcement. I was just about to write an article about, like, where is Netflix on Switch? Like, I understand Netflix is on, like, everything. It's on phones, tablets, every console, but it's not on the Switch. And the Switch, I play very often, so anytime I'm done playing a game, I would love to be able to switch, like, directly to Netflix instead of, like, changing my HDMI, booting up my Xbox One. Let me check on my son again. Yeah, his retweet could possibly just mean the dates for Final Fantasy 7 and 9 on Switch. Travis for Smash. That's a big one that I want. I would love Travis in Smash. I would love to see No More Heroes 3 during this Direct. That would be really awesome. Is a Nintendo Direct today? Yes, it is. It's in about 4 hours from now. Is it me or who else wants to see Kingdom Hearts game in the Nintendo universe instead of a Disney universe? That'd be really awesome. Kingdom Hearts 3 on Switch with exclusive content in like the Mushroom Kingdom or something. That'd be really cool in my opinion. I want a web browser announcement. I just saw that. A web browser. I thought there was a way around on Switch. Like if you go to log into your Facebook, you can like trick the Switch and actually use its web browser. I thought I did that before. Um, I dream that a new Sin and Punishment gets announced. Me too. Like Simon Brack, if that's how you announce your name. I recently played through the Sin and Punishment on Wii, on my Wii U, and I really love that game, and I cannot believe they abandoned that series. Like that game was so good. It's basically like playing an action movie the whole time. So if any of you guys haven't played Sin and Punishment on Wii, it's really good and it ages perfectly fine. What's your favorite game? My favorite game of all time? God. I usually go back and forth between four games, which is Ocarina of Time, of course, Resident Evil 4, The Last of Us, and Persona 4 Golden. I love those four games so much that I don't really know which one's my favorite. Kingdom Hearts 3.2 episode, epilogue, final mix, refragment, X Nintendo. That sounds like it would be the name of the game, honestly. Hey man, what's up? What's up, JC Allstar? A lot of people want an announcement for Netflix. Why? That would just be a tweet. It definitely would just be a tweet. Even it might not even be a tweet. They might just drop Netflix on the Switch like a stealth drop it one day. Xenoblade Chronicles X Port. That's another Wii U game that I would love on Switch. And it's also a game like a big JRPG like that needs to be played on the go like half the time because it's hard to dedicate that much time on your TV. So I'd love to play Xenoblade Chronicles X, and I actually really liked the art style of that game. So I would love to see it, like I don't know, maybe enhanced a little bit on Switch. GTA 5 says Jack Smith. Yeah, I talked about that earlier. I think GTA 5 is a safe bet. I feel like it's going to happen sooner or later. We just don't know when. When is it going to happen? Tokyo Mirage Sessions port. Yeah, we talked about that as well. I would love to see that on Switch. I wonder why Roblox is not on Switch. Seems like the perfect game for Switch. Roblox, that was a Wii game? Was it a WiiWare game or did that actually get a physical release? I can't remember. I never played it. I heard it was really good. It wasn't some like famous movie director involved with that game. Resident Evil 2 remake would be nice. No one can convince me that that game couldn't be squeezed on Switch. Simon, I'm with you. There's a lot of games I feel like on PS4 and Xbox One where yes, it might not look as good, it might not have the best frame rate, the best resolution, but I swear to you, you can dumb it down and it can run on that Switch, and that's what I want them to do with Resident Evil 2 remake. My history with Resident Evil is so closely associated with Nintendo that it's sad that we're not getting the latest games on the latest Nintendo hardware. But yeah, Resident Evil 2 remake was awesome. I love that game. Well, let's see. Greetings from Australia. How's it going? Boom Blocks. You're right. I'm thinking of Boom Blocks. So I haven't played Boom Blocks or Roblox actually. Two very similar names. Wii Sports or Switch Sports would be great. Yeah, I'm surprised they haven't cashed in on like a motion game like Wii Sports. I feel like they could just port Wii Sports and it would actually do fairly decent on Switch. John Carpenter did a few. Hopefully we get the uncensored version of ports like Xenoblade Chronicles X and Tokyo Mirage Sessions. Nintendo has lightened up a bit when it comes to like the sexualized characters and like the M-rated games. We're seeing a lot of like the very like sexualized like JRPGs or action games or like narrative games that used to be on PlayStation and like Vita and PS4. A lot of them are like migrating to the Switch exclusively because Sony has been like doubling down on that stuff, not wanting that kind of stuff in their games library, which I find kind of weird. I feel like they could be easily, like I feel like they were making money on those platforms, so now Nintendo's just making that money. I can't wait to watch the Direct today because I live in Jordan and it will be 12 a.m. midnight. God, at least the Direct's only 35 minutes, which kind of makes me sad. It makes me wonder, this is supposed to be the Direct where they're like showing off what they have this year, like the big guns, hopefully. And I feel like they should need more than 35 minutes, right? No? Maybe? I'd like more horror games on Switch. Yeah, I want that Fatal Frame game that was on Wii U. I don't think it ever came to the States. I thought it looked really good and it actually did fairly well in Japan. So I would love that. And Eternal Darkness, I love that game. I would love that on Switch. I think There was a rumor a while back that Retro Studios was working on a horror game. So if I talked about this earlier, if Retro does have a game they were working on, if it's a horror game, that's really exciting. I feel like it would really diversify Nintendo's first party lineup. I'd like more. I already read that. Silent Hills, Fire Emblem will probably take up most of the direct. That's what I fear, honestly. Like, I'm really excited for Fire Emblem, but I'm scared that it's going to take up like half the direct, which would make me very sad because I want them to show off some really big stuff today. Super Mario Maker 2 would be really awesome. Also, sub to you, by the way. Thanks so much for subbing. And yeah, I don't know. Maybe check out the other videos. I do a lot of prediction videos. I make some funny skits and stuff like that and reviews. Do you think we can get a new Zelda game? I think we're gonna get a Zelda announcement early this year, but I just don't know how what type of game it's gonna be. Is it just gonna be a port? Is it gonna be a new game? I have a feeling it's gonna be a port. I just don't know if it's what game it's gonna be. If they follow the pattern that they've been following, then we're gonna get a Skyward Sword remake because they obviously last one they did was Twilight Princess. Sorry, I'm trying to read all these comments. How long is the direct? It's 35 minutes, I think. I believe it's around 35 minutes, which is really short, like I was saying. Devil May Cry on Switch, I would love that. I don't know if it'll happen, though. Nintendo 64 games for online servers. That's one thing we haven't talked about. I think we're definitely getting a Super Nintendo, like, the Nintendo Switch Online. I think we're getting Super Nintendo games very soon because they actually found like the logos for the Super Nintendo inside of the Switch, like architecture or whatever. You know how them hackers do. 4 hours till the direct. Yes, so long from now. It's gonna go by so slow. When are they going live? Or no, when are they going to give us Zelda Maker? That'd be really cool, but I don't know if they would do that. Cause like, what if people start making like better Zelda games than them? Like, I feel like a lot of people around the world could have made a better Zelda game than like Triforce Heroes. Didn't think that one was that great. I want to see some Shinin' Wizardry. Always great games for those guys. Oh yeah, McFiddlenuts. That's somebody's name. That's really funny. I'd love to see a GameCube Chibi Robo game on Switch. Yeah, that'd be really cool. Super Mario RPG would also be cool. So you think we won't get a 2D Zelda? Oh yeah, there was a rumored Link's Awakening remake. I can actually picture them giving us a 2D Zelda, but if they do, I'm scared that that's gonna be like the last hurrah on 3DS. Because they said they plan to support it, but they haven't really announced any more games for the future. So if they announce the Link's Awakening remake, I'm afraid that it's only gonna be on 3DS, and that's gonna make a lot of people sad, including me. Yeah, we didn't need hackers to see the NES. Oh, okay, yeah, never mind. Top 10 PS2 games, perfect for the Switch. There's a lot of PS2 games that I would like on Switch. There's a lot of classic games that I want on Switch. Like, why are we only getting the NES games? I want SNES and Nintendo 64. And GameCube. The GameCube's probably like one of my favorite consoles ever. It's probably my number one, honestly. Do you think they will ever revive scrapped Earthbound 3D? I don't know. Nintendo is so weird with that series. I don't understand why they're so weird about it. Like, they bring Ness into Smash Brothers, they brought Lucas in, but since then, they haven't like talked about the series that much. I think they gave us like a port on Wii U a while back, but it's really weird how they ignore that series. It kind of makes me sad. I really hope that Zelda won't be on the 3DS. Yeah, me too. Do not want that. I would love Ni no Kuni 1 on Switch. I played through half of Ni no Kuni 1, and it's a really great game. I need to go back and finish it because I heard the ending and the story is really good. But I really liked what I played. Yoshi Island Maker. That'd be really cool. Or maybe if they just added that to like Mario, the original Mario Maker as like a deluxe on Switch. What time is the direct? It's at 4 p.m. Central Time. It's about 4 hours from now, so I'm not really sure where you're at or if that's. I don't really know where I was going with that. Do you think they'll show Joker gameplay for Smash? I think there's a possibility of that. It's just really weird to me that this direct is only 35 minutes. I feel like there's a lot of questions that they need to answer, like what's the future of the Switch Online? When's Joker coming? What games are coming out this year? They've said that they have like some big games that they haven't announced yet for this year, and I feel like a lot of people are going to be expecting that. So it's going to be crazy if they fit all of that into 35 minutes. The story is so heartbreaking. For Nino Kuni, I assume you're talking about. And yeah, that's what I heard. So I definitely need to go back and finish that. I would want Plants vs Zombies Garden Warfare on Switch. EA already announced that they're bringing a new Plants vs Zombies game out. So I'm assuming it'll launch on Switch since it's not usually a very graphically demanding game. Surprise AAA games would be cool. Yes, I agree, Jack Smith. Pikmin says Specky Blind. Yeah, I would love to see Pikmin. If we do get Persona 5, do you think it will be the base game or have extra content? Well, typically what Atlas does is if they port one of the Persona games, they usually add exclusive content of some sort. So I imagine we're going to get some type of exclusive stuff on the Switch. Which I don't really know what it would be. With Persona 4 Golden, they added a whole character and like a little side story thread. But I don't know if they need to do that with Persona 5. It's such a meaty game already. Maybe if they just add like a bunch of costumes, that's one thing I could picture them adding. Like Nintendo costumes for the characters. So I'm trying to get this better angle. I think they're gonna focus on first quarter of the year with a few teases for summer release. I hope I'm wrong though. Yeah, I agree, Simon. I'm scared that they're only gonna talk about like the next 4 or 5 months, but I want them to talk about like the stuff that's coming around holiday and the fall, like the big guns. That's when the stuff usually launches, and I want to know about that. The Switch has potential that reaches the moon, but Nintendo, yeah, Nintendo's an odd company. I want Breath of the Wild 2 like Majora's Mask. That's something I could totally see happening. A Zelda game that takes place within that giant world that they already built, and with the same like mechanics and same I don't know, like gameplay features as Breath of the Wild, and just a whole new Zelda game though with a whole different story, and like I don't know, maybe put some real temples inside of that world. That'd be really cool. What 3DS do you have? I have the original 3DS XL, and my son has a 2DS, which is right here. He has a 2DS with this case on it because he breaks everything, and he actually already broke this trigger, but you don't really have to use that trigger that much. But I haven't really played my 3DS that much. I've mainly been playing the Switch, which is really awesome. I'm thinking about maybe a new Zelda game, 2D Zelda game. I think today we will hear about a new Zelda game. I think like it's going to happen, but I'm afraid that it's going to be a 3DS Zelda game. Probably the Link's Awakening remake, which is what I forgot who was talking about it, but yeah. We were talking about it earlier. I'm afraid that it's going to be a 3DS game. Like the demo at GDC, do you remember? The Zelda demo at GDC, is that what you were talking about? The one that was originally the Wii U game? I loved that demo, and I think that was at GDC, and I would love if that ended up being a real Zelda game. Sorry, I'm trying to read. Possibly Majora's Mask HD. I feel like if they're gonna remake Majora's Mask, then they might as well do Ocarina of Time as well, since they use a lot of the same like mechanics, the same renders, all that stuff. I would love to see, like, there was a fan mock-up a long time ago of The Legend of Zelda Hero of Time Collection, which is Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask in HD on Switch. I feel like that would be perfect. I would love that. That's what would get me to freaking jump to the ceiling. I'm going to be recording my reaction, but unfortunately I can't do it live because I can't get my computer to basically stream a Nintendo Direct and stream me without being severely laggy. So I'm going to post a video of my reactions after the Direct, probably later tonight. 3DS, hope we don't get any more 3DS Zelda games. I hope not either. Honestly, I hope we don't get any more 3DS games. I think it's a great handheld, but I just want everything to be on Switch now. If they ever announce any 8-bit... Sorry, I'm reading and trying to talk at the same time. Nice house. Thank you. I bought this house almost 2 years ago now. I don't know why I just told you that either. I'm okay with blah, blah. Ocarina of Time and Majora's Mask bundle would be great. Yes, I agree. Are you expecting any new RPG in Octopath Traveler style? Yes, I feel like Octopath Traveler was a pretty big hit. I think we could get another game like that, and we know that Square Enix, they trademarked that art style, well, like what they call it, which is the HD 2D. I can picture them giving us another game in that same vein. I only got to play a little bit of Octopath Traveler, but I thought it was beautiful. It's like one of the most beautiful games I've ever seen. So I would like to see more of that. After Persona Q2, I'm good with 3DS. Yeah, I'll probably play Persona Q2, and that'll probably be the last 3DS game I ever play, unless they announce something awesome like today, which will make me sad. Um, Maybe Skyward Sword made with Breath of the Wild engine slash assets. That sounds like a really big porting job if they're gonna change the whole game like that. With a game like Skyward Sword, I don't really know if they have to. If you've seen like the emulators of like Skyward Sword, since it had such a good art style that ages well, when you upres that game to HD, it still looks pretty beautiful, like in comparison to like nowadays games. I think a 3DS emulator for Switch could please most people. Switch could run it easily. I think getting a lot of 3DS games on Switch would be really awesome. It'd be cool if they had like a 3DS hits like collection, like a physical copy of like 3DS hits that was like, I don't know, some of my favorite 3DS games would probably like Super Mario 3D World. Resident Evil Revelations is already on Switch. That's one of my favorite 3DS games. Luigi's Mansion, Dark Moon, I would love that on Switch as well. I think Luigi's Mansion will probably get another short trailer. I feel like that's a possibility. We'll probably see more gameplay. I'm just hoping that they don't spend a lot of time on stuff we already know about. I want to see new things, and for hopefully an extended amount of time, those new things. With Xbox Live potentially having a home on Switch, I'd love Rare Replay. I need Conquer on Switch. I would love if Xbox and Nintendo just straight up work together on a lot of stuff. Like they can still be separate entities, but like Xbox with all the IPs that Rare did, like combined on Switch, like giving us Conquer, giving us Banjo Kazooie. Hell, that whole Rare Replay on Switch, like you said, would be really awesome. I can picture Microsoft doing that because why not? It's not like Rare Replay is selling Xbox Ones. It would just if they brought Rare Replay to Switch, that would sell so good on Switch. Like, oh my god, I can't even imagine. In those games, they would feel right at home on Switch. It would be perfect. Let's see. Will only remakes come to 3DS? It seems like that's what they're doing lately, giving us remakes like Metroid and what was it? Oh yeah, Luigi's Mansion. Fire Emblem. I would love Fire Emblem Awakening on Switch. That's one game that I would love to see. And I actually like Fire Emblem Awakening's art style. It seemed like they were going with a realistic style look on 3DS, which is it's pretty ambitious. And I think if they upres that to HD on Switch, it would actually still look pretty good. That's like one of the best looking 3DS games in my opinion. Dragon Quest 11. It's been too long since we've heard about it. I agree. Nintendo Xbox Live equals Xbox achievements. Yeah, that's one thing I think that has been rumored that Xbox is going to try and get it so you can earn achievements for Xbox for games that are also on Xbox on Switch. If you like link your Xbox Live account to your Switch through the Xbox Live app, that's going to be on Switch, which is pretty crazy. The truth says I hate Xbox. Why do you hate Xbox? They're doing some pretty interesting things lately. It's exciting, you know. Nothing new, just remakes, I assume. You know, maybe this whole direct is a lot of remakes. I don't mind. I I want the Switch to be a celebration of all of Nintendo's history. So that's why I can't wait until we get like the SNES games, the N64 games, the GameCube games as a part of the Switch online service. With Microsoft partnering with Nintendo to make Rare games, Nintendo could discount the cartridges. I don't know. I don't really know how that stuff works, honestly. Honestly, I just want to see something I couldn't guess. Yeah, same here, Simon. I want to be surprised. I want to jump to my ceiling in about 4 hours, or 3 hours, 45 minutes. I want to be really excited today. And they typically do surprise me. Like, when Joker got announced for Switch, I was so happy. Like, could not believe it. Because Persona is one of my favorite series, and seeing him in Smash is like a dream come true. Did not expect it at all. And I wish I recorded my reaction. I'm typically, I'm just excited about video games. If you're new to the channel, I just love video games. I like some of the best ones. Hope we get a release date of Fire Emblem. Yeah, I think we will. Since they're talking about Fire Emblem today a lot, I'm assuming we're going to get a release date. I'm hoping it's summer. Hoping it's not fall, but I want to play that game really bad. I was recently playing the GameCube Fire Emblem, and it's so good. It's just such a good series. Xbox Live on Nintendo Switch would be insane, like playing Cuphead and Banjo and Conquer. Yeah, JC All-Star, I agree. I think I just don't know why Microsoft doesn't just bring games like Cuphead to Switch. I think they have publishing rights to that game. I could be wrong, but I think that game would thrive on Switch. Those, like I was saying earlier, those smaller games on Switch, they do so well. Like they'll sell 4 times the amount of like Xbox One and PS4, and it's insane. Switch is like the home of indie games. Which game are you most excited about? Of games that we know of Nintendo games, probably, let's see, probably Metroid Prime 4 is one of them. But that game's probably so long from now since they restarted development. Resident Evil, whatever the next Resident Evil game is, I hope it's on Switch. Let's see. I'm going to try and get through a lot of these comments real fast. Xbox and Microsoft are like the devil or a serpent. No matter how much skin they lose, they are still evil. I don't understand. They really didn't make much new 3DS exclusives. They didn't. That was really weird. Why didn't, like, the new 3DS came out, and I was going to buy one, but then I was like, I'll just wait. Right now, we only know about, like, Xenoblade Chronicles that was, like, exclusive to the new one. And I'm kind of glad I never got the new 3DS, because I feel like it was kind of pointless. Like, it wasn't even really that much of an upgrade either, which is really odd. Nintendo is still... Wait. Do I think the Switch Mini will happen? I don't know. I don't picture it happening. Like I was saying earlier, sorry if you've been watching the whole time, sorry I've been like repeating what I say. A lot of people, they start to tune in later. And I don't think the Switch Mini is going to happen. I feel like it contradicts what Nintendo is trying to achieve with the Switch. So I don't think it's happening. Would love to see achievements on Switch, but Xbox is probably my least favorite console. It's not anything but the fact that I can't afford all the games appeal to me the least. Yeah, I feel like Xbox right now, their problem is their not even first party, but their first party and their exclusive games, but they're working on it, which is really awesome, and they're really open about it. They're telling us what studios they're purchasing, they're telling us what games that might be coming out. Like, I think Xbox they've been doing good when it comes to, like, PR, when it comes to, like, the fans, the gamers, all that stuff, but they're not showing us what they have yet, because all this stuff takes a long time. They probably got a lot of great games in the pipeline that probably won't even come out for another year, 2, maybe 3 years. Sorry, I'm kind of sick, so I don't know if it's obvious to any new viewers. I mentioned earlier. Let's see. Shin Megami Tensei 5 is my most anticipated this year. Yeah, that's really exciting. I'm glad that series took the leap to Switch. I'm excited to see what that game ends up looking like. The only reason we have Xbox One is for the 4K Blu-ray player. Yeah, it is a decent 4K Blu-ray player. I was surprised that the PS4 Pro was not a Blu-ray player. That still blows my mind. Do you think that Pokemon Gen 8 would make an appearance? I didn't really think about... I haven't talked about Pokemon this whole video. I think there's a chance that we get a Pokemon tease of Gen 8. We know that game is most likely coming this year. Like... That would be really huge. And once again, Pokemon sells Switches, so as soon as a new generation gets announced, for anyone who didn't buy a Switch for the Let's Go games, which makes sense because it wasn't like a real Pokemon game, I guess it was, but it kind of wasn't. If they see Gen 8, Switch is going to sell, like, oh my god, through the roof. Monaco says, I subscribe to your channel. Thank you so much. Seriously means the world to me. I need to start doing more streams like this. I don't do them that often, but I love that you just subscribe. That means a lot. Didn't Nintendo say they wanted a successor to the 3DS? I don't remember. Did they say that? That would kind of suck, unless it was... I just don't know. I feel like the Switch is the successor. I feel like the Switch is the successor to the Wii U and the 3DS. It's perfect. Why change it? I don't like leakers that spoil things. I would rather have them leak stuff like the scrapped Metroid Prime 4. Yeah... The thing about leaks, though, is sometimes you think for sure that they're real, and then sometimes they are not real at all. Like, there were some, like, big leaks that I thought were 100% true going into, like, last E3, and none of them ended up being real, which is kind of exciting. Like, it's like you never really know what's going to happen until it finally happens in that direct, because there's a lot of crazy stuff around the internet that ends up being fake. PS4, Switch, 3DS, and you are set. Yeah. I do like a lot of the Xbox One exclusives. I like Gears of War. That's probably my favorite Xbox exclusive series. I think it was a huge loss for Microsoft to lose the developer of Quantic Dream and Alan Wake. Those two games I love, and now that developer isn't making Xbox One exclusives anymore. They're making multi-console games. Let's see. I think the biggest problem Nintendo has is that they suck between porting Wii U games and making new games. Not from a money or manpower point of view, but just the scheduling. Their scheduling is kind of weird. Like, I think that I kind of wish that they just straight up ported over a bunch of Wii U games at the very beginning, so that people could have got all like a lot of people still hate when they announce ports, but so I think they probably had plans to port more Wii U games, but then they saw the reaction of people saying that it's only got Wii U ports, and I don't know, they might have backed out on some of them, which kind of sucks because I like when they port games. With the Switch, it's already sold more than the Wii U, and it's still thriving. Like it's like the fastest selling console. So there's a ton of people who didn't own a Wii U that I know would love a lot of the Wii U games that own a Switch now. Dude, rest in peace, Scalebound. Yeah, I'm kind of sad that they canceled Scalebound. I thought it looked really cool. I don't know why they did that. Platinum Games now, they're making like really great games. So I'm surprised that Microsoft did not see that it was worth it. Pokemon Let's Go was the final push for me to get a Switch. Did you get a Switch with Pokemon Let's Go? Is that what you're saying? Because I bet a lot of people got a Switch to play that game. People play Switch ports. I don't know. Like Bayonetta 2. Bayonetta 2 is a Switch port that I played where I'm so glad I played Bayonetta 2 because I played like the very beginning on Wii U and I just wasn't really feeling it. I think around that time I was more enticed by other things. But then I played Bayonetta 2 all the way through on Switch, and it's like one of my favorite games now, which is absolutely crazy that I did not give it a chance on Wii U, because that's an amazing game. I cannot wait for Bayonetta 3. Someone asked me earlier what's my most anticipated Switch game. Bayonetta 3. I forgot about that one. I'm so excited for that game. Speaking of Xbox exclusives, I'd love to see Lost Odyssey sequels. Yeah, I'm surprised that we haven't, honestly. Crazy. I'm wanting them to update their online service. They have to do something with their online service. Like, they're charging for it, they're trying to make it a big deal, but they've been so slow to roll out features and games and stuff like that. Did you see that I subbed? Monaco? Yeah, I said thank you. I believe it was to you. And seriously, thank you so much for subbing. It means the world. Cannot stress that enough. I post videos every other day on this channel. Usually without fail. There might be like one day where I don't, but I usually upload every other day through the weekend as well. And I try really hard, you know? It's a lot of work, and it doesn't usually pay off half the time, but I just love making videos, and I love talking to you guys, like, in the comments. I usually reply to almost every comment, to every comment as well. Sorry if I'm stuttering a little bit. I actually have a stuttering problem. I'm trying to get through these comments. I'm glad Bayonetta exists because of Nintendo. Yeah, for real. Nintendo saved Bayonetta, which is crazy. Like, once again, Nintendo going over and above to give gamers what they want. But then they'll give us... Like, Nintendo is so good in some areas, and then they'll fail miserably in other areas. And it kind of... I don't know, it's so weird. They're such a weird company. But you never really know what they're going to do, which is why I kind of like them. It's safe to say that Nintendo is nothing like Xbox and PlayStation. That's why they're always so exciting. I think I'm starting to lose my voice. Wonderful 101, that would be a port I would like to see. Anyone got any Wii U digital codes? Do I have any? I don't think I do. I have some Switch codes I could probably give away. I probably have some codes to some indie games. Anybody want any free indie games? It's going to have to be first come, first serve. So get your Switches ready. Everybody get your Switches ready. And I don't know what this indie game is, but I remember writing it down because they gave me a bunch of free giveaway codes. I guess I saved it in my phone. My phone is... I'm using my phone to stream. All right. I can access my email. That's what I'll do. So I'm going to go to my email right now. I'm going to find some Switch codes to give away. want Nintendo to experiment with more M-rated first-party games. That would be really cool. Like, we got Bayonetta, which is awesome, and I hope they give us more. I think they've been kind of aiming more toward an adult audience. Like, if you look at like the Switch commercials, especially in the beginning, no kids at all, which is like the opposite of the Wii U, which is like mainly kids. They're like mainly marketing on like Disney Channel, but with the Switch, adults, only adults, which is really cool. All right, sorry I'm taking so long to get to these codes. I have to like go in my email and search giveaway. Maybe I believe it was a fishing game. So I'm gonna type in fishing on my email. Okay, yeah. Now I'm gonna paste a code in the chat, and I'm actually gonna be right back. I gotta grab a charger. Hang on. Alright. So I'm about to post a giveaway in the chat, but I'm posting it from my friend's music account, which is it's called Curtis Slimmy Music. So that'll be me because I'm on my computer. I'm for some reason logged into his account on my computer. So Curtis Slimmy Music is about to drop a code for, I think it's a fishing game on Switch. I don't know if it's good. I don't know if it's bad, but here it is. And let me know if you get it. Please, let me know if you get it in the chat. And let me know if it didn't work for some reason, because I don't know why it wouldn't work, but just to be sure, let me know if it didn't work. And I will post another one after that person confirms. No, and everybody stopped talking in the chat because they're probably typing in that code in their Switch. But yeah, let me see what I missed. I was kidding. I don't think. I said it before. Devil May Cry is a bad idea on Switch. Bayonetta would straddle it and spank it into submission. That's a really funny thing to say. Who got it? Who got the code? You don't see the code? What? You don't see Curtis Slimmy Music, who just posted the code? Alright, hang on. Let me just switch. Okay, that's really weird. Let me switch my YouTube account to the one that I'm streaming on, and then post it in there. That's really weird that it didn't show up for some people. Clickbait code? I don't know what that means. Devil's Third Remaster on Switch. I forgot that game existed. Like, honestly. I never played it. I always thought it looked kind of interesting, and I was surprised that it was a Switch exclusive, but I never played it. Is Devil's Third any good? I thought I remember hearing that it was terrible. So I'm going to go ahead and post another Switch code in the chat, because I don't know if someone took that old one. But here's another one posting from this YouTube channel. Let me know if that code appears in the chat, because apparently the last one didn't for some reason, which is really odd. You think they will make a new Super Mario Bros. 3? I don't know. They just brought Super Mario Bros. U Deluxe to Switch, so I don't know if they'll end up bringing another one, like, so soon. Your live presentation is great. We appreciate. That rhymed. I don't know if you meant to rhyme it, but I made it sound like it rhymed. It did rhyme. Thank you for watching. Everyone who's in the chat right now, thank you for watching. I need to start just streaming more, but like I was saying, I can't play a game and stream. It doesn't work, which sucks. I need to get better internet or maybe a better computer. You saw the code that time. Cool. Did anyone get the code? Please tell me if you got the code. That one should have shown up because I posted it as my YouTube channel. I'm in Canada, so is it different? I think it won't work if you're in Canada, but I can't remember. But you can make a US account on your Switch and log into that on the eShop, download it, and then use your Canada account to play. You got it. OBN Lux got it. Fishing Star World Tour. I have no idea what that is. Please tell me if it's good. The developer just sent me some giveaway codes, but I only saved the codes and I didn't save what the game is. Oh yeah, it's in my email. Fishing Star World Tour. I wonder how much it is. I'm afraid that it's gonna be terrible. I'll post another code below. So be sure to be quick. Be speedy about it. 3, 2, 1. Here comes the code. The chat probably doesn't even line up with what I'm talking about, so that probably didn't even make sense. Any other codes? I will not attempt to get it, to be fair. Cool. I don't know if you can redeem the same game twice. That's the same game, that code, so no reason to even type it in twice. Oh, I meant, does a direct start at the same time as in the US? I think the direct is live for everyone around the world at the same time, which is approximately 3.5 hours from now. 3.5 hours from now, the direct will be live. I do appreciate that you seem way more genuine and normal than most of Nintendo YouTubers. That really means a lot, honestly. Like I was saying, I don't normally go live because I can't, but you guys are making my day just talking to me, you know? This is really fun. He got it. Dan got it. All right, let's see if we can get another one out there. Let me go check what code I posted before because I don't want to accidentally post the same one. CO1H2. CO. Oh, they all start with that, of course. It ends with YTC8. All right. So there's another code for Fishing Star World Tour, a game I don't know if it's any good. There it is. Are you going to do a live reaction of the direct? I can't, unfortunately. I don't know. I try to use my computer to stream the direct with the direct on screen with me reacting to it, but my internet is so bad that I can't do both at the same time. So I'm recording my reaction and I'll post it as a separate video, but I can't do both at the same time. And I'm really sorry about that. If you were tuning in expecting it to lead to the direct, sorry that I can't do it. I agree with Simon. You talk to us with the way I imagine you would face-to-face, non-showmanship. That means a lot. So much. Looks like 12ABRAHM 112 got it. What a YouTube name. All right, so I have some more. So I'm kind of hoping everyone who's chatting in the chat can get one. So the next one is coming. So once again, be as fast as you can. And I'm about to post another code. Here it comes. Doesn't it say it starts at 2 p.m.? Yeah, it's 2 p.m. California time. So that would be 4 p.m. for me because I'm Central Time. Somebody asked how old I was, and I think I'm 26. Turned 27 in September. I better get my Switch out. Yes, get your Switch out. Everyone who's chatting, get your Switches out. Let me know who got the code next so I can post the next code. And and I might be able to find some more Switch games in my email after this. Any aspiring YouTubers out there? I'm not like a big YouTuber really at all. Like, as you can see, I have subs like 27,000, but I don't have a very big following, which is kind of lame, but I live with it. But any aspiring YouTubers out there, I can say that a lot of Switch indie developers, they will pretty much give codes to anyone who asks because they want someone to cover their game. So if you have a YouTube channel, maybe like even 100 subs, if you reach out to an indie developer, like go find their PR email and email them and say, hey, I'm a YouTuber, I have a small following, but I'd love to follow your game, they'll most likely send you a game. And all I can say to that is, I don't know, cover their game so that they think it was worth sending that to you, and then you can like build a relationship with them, and they'll keep sending you games. Because indie developers, I literally get codes every single day. Like the Nintendo Enthusiasts, it's a YouTube channel as you can see, but it's also a website of like 20 people. And we all struggle, like covering all the Switch games that come out. There's tons of indies every single day. Let's see. Oh, okay. Gintak got it. Sweet. So that one ended in 10L. Thank you. No problem. Get it out, but don't pout. You deserve more subs. Thank you. It really means a lot. Really, really means a lot. Guys, is the Switch worth it? I'm planning to buy it. Not sure. Definitely worth it. Definitely worth it. Some awesome games. I put up my top 10 Switch games video, which is pretty controversial and got a lot of thumbs downs, but I have a weird taste in games. You can check that out. I posted two of them. I posted one about 6 months ago and the one lately. I plan to be a content creator once I get a decent enough laptop. My laptop is a dinosaur. I know how you feel. What are the best Switch games graphic wise? Best Switch games graphic wise, probably Doom, Wolfenstein, Outlast 2. If you're talking realistic graphics, those games look incredible, and I cannot believe they run on Switch. Yes, the ending of Ni no Kuni is absolutely great. I love that game. That's so funny you just say that out of nowhere. I feel like we talked about that a long time ago. Can I friend you on 3DS? I don't really play my 3DS. If you have a Switch, I'll add any of you guys, but I don't really play my 3DS anymore. There's really no point in adding people as friends. Warframe, yeah, Warframe. Well, that's another game that looks amazing. Fast RMX as well. Yes, these guys know, or girls, guys, girls. If Animal Crossing doesn't show up in this direct for whatever reason, as there is a lot of games to show, then there's no reason why it still can't be a summer. I say August. I would love to see Animal Crossing. I haven't talked about Animal Crossing. That's one game I would love to see. Now, let me post another code. 10L was the last one I posted. All right. I have a few more. So, whoever hasn't gotten the free World Ship Fishing game, type it in the chat. Type this code as fast as you can and then tell me if you get it. But yeah, I would love to see Apex Legends on Switch. I think it'll make it there sooner or later, but I don't know about yet. What time is the direct on? It's on in 3.5 hours, 4 p.m. Central Time, but 3.5 hours from right now, the direct starts. I don't think we'll see Animal Crossing till E3. I could picture that. I could picture Animal Crossing shown off at E3 and then launching in the fall, maybe November or December. Have a big Christmas game. I cannot wait for that game. I'll probably buy my wife a Switch when that game comes out. Because she loved Animal Crossing New Leaf on Switch. On 3DS. I don't think we see Animal Crossing. Oh yeah, I already read that one. I assume everybody's trying to type in the code right now. 41 people watching. Thank you guys so much. I'm giving away free Switch codes. If you guys are quick, you can type them in on the eShop and then confirm that you got them, and then you can play the game and tell me how it is, because I'm not even sure. I haven't played it. Someone got it. Says someone beat me to it. Is this a new 3DS XL not popular anymore? The 3DS not very popular, it seems like, with most people. I don't really know. There's a dedicated handheld gaming people out there, but 3DS is sort of falling off. Animal Crossing is the perfect game for a treehouse presentation and play on the floor for fans. That's true. It's really funny. Like, you are here's some codes, and the code is like 1 minute already out. What? I don't know. Well, that depends, because there's a Persona 5R. Yeah, we don't even know what Persona 5R is, really. Like, I hope it's coming to Switch. I don't even know what it is, though, which is really weird. They have to bring a Persona game to Switch sooner or later. It would do so well on Switch. I don't know if it'll be Persona 5, maybe it's Persona Q3, but no matter what it is, it's going to do really well on Switch. I see Yoshi March, Fire Emblem April, Daemon X Machina May, New Mario Sports Game Plus Wii U port June, Luigi's Mansion July, Animal Crossing August. That sounds like a pretty packed and great year, honestly. I would love to see Bayonetta 3 in that year, though. 3DS got so many games for cheap, or so many good games for cheap. I agree. Even if I don't get a code, I'd like to say thank you for giving them away. So cool of you. No more common Street Pass like it was longer. Dude, Street Pass. Street Pass is one thing that the 3DS has that the Switch doesn't, and it's like one of my favorite parts of Animal Crossing New Leaf. So I'm wondering how they're going to do that on Switch. Probably an online mode, of course, but wait, did you read mine? Did I miss one? How about Yokai Watch 4 Switch and Nintendo Direct? I could picture that. Yokai Watch 4 seems like it's trying to be really ambitious. It kind of looks like the Pokemon game that a lot of people wanted to see. With Let's Go, how it's more down behind the back third person instead of like the bird's eye view that Let's Go was. I'm hoping that's how the next Pokemon game looks. I want a full-blown third person Pokemon game. That'd be really awesome. 2D Zelda, yeah, that'd be really cool. Hope it's not on 3DS though. I want it on Switch. Mother 3, that would be really awesome. Is the code for the same game? Yes, as of right now, the code has been for the same game every time. And I assume somebody got the last one. I don't know if anybody confirmed it, but I'm gonna post another code in here. It's the same game, Fishing World Tour. I don't really know if it's good. I hope it's good. I don't know how much it costs. I hope it's something great. Here it is, another code. Yep, it's gone. It says it's been redeemed. So yeah, somebody grabbed it and didn't tell us. Son of guns. Or maybe they did and I missed it. I forgot about Town. Game Freak's working on Town. That's another really exciting game. I would love to see more of that game. I feel like this angle makes me look super fat. Just saying. I got the double chin. I don't have anything to set my phone on. Let's see. Sorry, I'm reading. Still don't know how Persona 3 Etrian Odyssey could work on Switch because the map system. Yeah, probably just like a click of a button in the corner of the screen, or like a shoulder button that maybe pops up the bottom screen and you can like draw on it if you're portable. But yeah, I don't know how they would do that on console. It wouldn't be as good, honestly. That's one thing I miss about the 3DS and the Wii U was the dual screen action. I think it would be cool to have Majora's Mask sequel or spinoff. That's one thing that I've always wanted. I've always wanted a sequel to Ocarina and Majora that has the same link and lets you even explore older areas that you've already been to in Ocarina and Majora. Like I know those games are connected, but they're kind of like two different timelines or whatever. But I would just love a Zelda game in general where you just jump around Zelda games. You see like the past links, and even when you jump to another realm, the art style changes. Sounds very ambitious and probably never going to happen, but I would love that. To jump into like the Wind Waker world, and then to Ocarina, then to Twilight, and the graphics change every time. It's like Super Mario Odyssey, but with Zelda worlds. I just think that'd be so awesome. I don't know. Let's see if anyone got that. Okay, Edward got it. Sweet. I would love if someone 3DS got New Super Mario. Blah blah blah. Not gonna happen. It'd be pretty freaky. The 3DS got New Super Mario Brothers 3. I feel like that would make more sense to push a 3DS Mario game instead of a Switch one. That's one 3DS game I wouldn't mind, actually. New Super Mario Brothers 3 for 3DS. Kirby's Epic Yarn Wii is porting to 3DS. Oh, is it? I must have missed that. Yeah, they've just been porting games to 3DS. It's really funny. But hell, at least they're giving something to the longtime 3DS fans, which is totally fine. I see Fire Emblem is getting special and limited edition bundles, a new custom pro controller to add to the pack. I get so much anxiety trying to type fast. I know exactly how you feel because there's some Twitter followers that I follow. There's some Twitter people that I follow, and they always post codes, and I'm like on my phone like typing super fast, and I usually never get it, but I get so much anxiety trying to type it in. I would like a Wii U Land, but for Switch. Sorry. How about an N64 Classic reveal? N64 Classic, I feel like the N64 didn't sell that great back in the 90s when it released, but I honestly feel like the N64 Classic nowadays would sell better than the N64 sold because so many kids play the N64 at friends' houses or in college when like everyone was playing on like one console. So I feel like all the people are grown adults now. They're all going to buy an N64 Classic. So I support that, but it also makes me sad that if we get an N64 Classic, we're probably not going to get N64 games on Switch anytime soon. So that kind of sucks. We usually always stick with Adult Link and Toon Link, but I think Young Link should deserve a new Zelda game. I agree. I would love another Zelda game that lets you travel through time, like you start as a kid and become an adult, just like Ocarina. 2019, hit a retro. Sorry, I'm reading. I know it's really quiet. I think old games are back in style. Yeah, old games are definitely back in style. Did I find New Super Mario Bros. 2 was disappointing compared to the first one? New Super Mario Bros. 2 on 3DS did kind of disappoint me, but I still thought it was decent. But it came out so close to the Wii U one. I played them both around the same time, and I feel like they both kind of disappointed because I was a bit over playing like a Mario game that looks exactly like that, plays exactly the same. I was wanting something more different. I think that's why I loved Super Mario 3D World so much, because it finally gave us something a bit different. All right, I'm going to post another code in the chat. It's the same game, so if you already got it, no point in trying. Last one was 97V, so this one... Sorry, I'm about to type it. 3, 2, 1. Here's a new code. I forgot what I was just talking about. I hope I didn't stop talking mid-sentence. Did you find the new... Oh, yeah. I thought New Super Mario Bros. 2 was a bit disappointing. It seemed like they were trying to do, like, the gimmick with the coins and that stuff. I wasn't really buying it. I didn't really think it was that great. But I did play through the whole thing, and it was good. It was a good Mario game. But they even said that, like, their B team was working on that game, that the main... that the main developer was working on the next Mario game. I can't remember what it was. What's one Switch game you've put the most hours into playing? Well, let's take a look. I have my Switch right here. But I think it's about to die. I can't see anything. Okay. Oh, wait. I forgot my son plays my Switch so much. So, it's so hard to say. 65 hours into Mario Kart Deluxe. Doesn't seem like that much, honestly. 60 hours into Runbow was a combination of me and my son. 50 hours into Smash Ultimate. 25 hours into Mario Odyssey. Oh, Rocket League. I have 60 hours in Rocket League. That's probably mostly me and not my son. So I've played Rocket League the most on Switch. But then again, I haven't jumped into very big games on Switch. There's a lot of games that you can finish in, like, I don't know, like 6 hours or so. Okay, sorry if I'm missing comments. I'm going to go through right now. What time is it for Central? It's 4 p.m. I'm in Central as well. The direct is at 4 p.m., which is, let's see, 3 hours from now. Wow, I've been live for about an hour. Crazy, I've been talking to you guys for that long. Whew. Please, anyone out there, if you like this video or my personality, I guess, subscribe, because I make a lot of videos, and I pretty much act just like this in my videos. A lot of opinion videos, reviews. I sometimes bring over reviews from the Nintendo Enthusiast website, and I will talk about the game, narrate their review, a mixed bag. I think old games are back in style because a lot of games are just cutscene chasers. Super Mario Bros. 2 HD top-down Zelda game would be showed. I think Super Mario Maker 2 would be really awesome. I'd love to see that. 15 digits is missing. Wait, the last code, was it missing a digit? Oh. It's missing a... Oh, sorry. I copied and pasted. I literally missed the last digit. You ready? Here we go. Here's the one that I messed up with. Get your switches ready. It's going in right now. I waited a second because I wanted my audio or the stream to catch up with when I click the button. How do I find your account? My which account? My YouTube account? My Switch account? Sorry that I pasted that code without a digit. You have a kid. Cool. How old is he? How old are you? I have 2 kids. One is at school right now, and this kid, he is home because he doesn't have school on Wednesdays, which I was kind of mad about because I was like, I'll never be able to post my reaction without changing diapers or like running out of the room to go make some lunch for the kids. But he's been being really good. He's really quiet. He's just sitting there playing his on his iPad or playing with his blocks and stuff. My son, he's almost 5. He turns 5 next month. And my other son, who's at school, he's almost 6. He turns 6 this month. So yeah, they're just about a year apart. And I'm 26, so I had my kid when I was 20, and then my second kid when I was 21. Because apparently that's how we do it here in Missouri. YouTube account. My YouTube account is. You should be able to find it from this stream, unless I'm crazy. What's up, Cole? What do you need? You want something to eat? All right. Sorry, guys. 1 second. What do you need? What's up? What's this one? What chips? What do you need? What, Doritos? Sorry guys, I'm getting my son some chips. I will post another code in a second. I'm coming! I'm back. Whew. Feed that boy, yes. It's, what time is it? Oh, okay, it's about lunchtime, so I should probably start making him some food instead of just chips. Okay, so Gent got it. Sweet. Awesome. Are you going to do more codes? Yes, I'm going to give away some more codes. Are you pre-ordering Kirby's Epic Yarn for 3DS? Probably not. I don't know, maybe. Actually, I might review it if Nintendo sends us a copy. I might just get a free copy of it. A lot of people think Retro's game will be in this direct. Yeah, I think Retro's game is going to be in this direct. I'm hoping. Nice age 5 and 6. My two girls are 12 and 14. Wow, getting old. They're getting old. I'm scared for my kids to get that old because then I'm going to be too old. I don't want to get old. I still like talking about Nintendo games. I don't want to be an old man. Not that, no, actually, no, what, you could be an old man and talk about Nintendo because video games aren't for kids. They're for everybody. Feed that boy. Yes, I just did. I'm going to make him lunch in a second. Maybe new 3DS stuff, not just remakes. I don't know. It seems like Nintendo's just been remaking every 3DS game. Screw the codes. I want the Doritos. Yeah, me too, actually. They're gone. And I just gave them the last of them. I want Joker gameplay. I want Joker gameplay as well. No, I think it's pretty badass. Can't wait to be a dad. You're doing a damn good job as a dad, just so you know. Thank you. Even if, I don't know, just thanks a lot. 3 hours, 7 minutes and counting. God, I can't wait. They should do a DLC for Smash where they add all the forgotten maps that weren't in Ultimate. Yes, they should. I don't know if they will, though. I don't know. I wonder if Square Enix is going to add past Kingdom Hearts games to the Switch. I feel like they should. I think the Kingdom Hearts games would sell really well on Switch. And it's not like it's out of the question. Like, we got Dream Drop Distance on 3DS, so I don't know why it would be a big deal to bring the other ones to Switch. Do I have Kirby's Epic Yarn on Switch? No, I don't. I played the Kirby game on Switch, but I own it, but I haven't played a Kirby game in a while, like in depth. Like, I haven't played a Kirby game since I think Canvas Curse. Like, no, what's the one where you use the 3DS stylus to push them around? No, actually, I played the one where it's like 1,000 Kirbys on screen. I played that one last. I don't know. I can't get super into the Kirby's game, but I did like the one where you draw him to his destination. Let's see. First off, I'm going to post another code in the chat because there's a lot of people talking, and you guys will stop talking for a second, and I can catch up. So this is the last code I have for this fishing game. So if you've been around for a while now, I really hope you get it because you deserve it. There's the code. Let's see. Thanks for saying I have a cute kid. Means a lot. I think he's pretty cute. He needs to get his shirt on though. What was the last 2D Zelda game? What was the last 2D Zelda game? Was it Four Swords? Or Zelda 2? Oh, like 2D, like full-blown 2D, like a classic Mario game? Was Four Swords was top down, right? When I played, at least. I know there's like 2 different versions of that game, but yeah, Zelda 2 I think is the only 2D Zelda game, which is crazy. Such a strange Zelda game. It has like tons of RPG elements and stuff. I could never beat it. I'm not good enough. Looking forward to Nintendo's first Unreal Engine powered game, Yoshi's Crafted World. Yeah, me too. It looks like a really pretty game. Imagine telling us our grandchildren. I remember when we used to play games on consoles. Yeah, I think I don't know. I think sooner or later, if the internet gets amazing everywhere, then we will see like games being like streaming only and stuff. But I think it's gonna take a while before we get to that. I'm 39, wife, 3 kids. Kids give me more reason to talk and play Nintendo. I love it. Yes, I agree. One of the reasons I was excited to have kids was because I get to relive all the stuff that I loved as a kid and like show it to them and all that stuff. But honestly, they're very picky about the stuff they like. So not all of it's the same as the stuff that I like. I want something Arms. Yeah, I liked Arms. It was a lot of fun. I, 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 I fell off of it really fast though because I didn't think it had much depth as a fighter, but it's really fun playing with friends whenever they come over. Sorry, I'm only looking straight ahead. I kind of feel bad. It's because I'm looking at the chat. I believe. Damn it! I lost my spot. Isn't the Galaxy 3DS cool? Yes, that 3DS does look really cool. Okay, I'm losing track of comments, so I'm just gonna have to start at the latest comment and try and just keep up. All right. Bayonetta 3 is gonna be shown today. I hope. God, I hope we get some Bayonetta news. Although I made a video about the Bayonetta 3. I don't know if he's directing this one, but he's still heavily involved. Hideki Kamiya. I made a video about him because he blocked me on Twitter because I said I would buy merch for Platinum, like from Platinum, and it was supposed to be like a joke video where I'm like saying, like, he blocked me, blah blah blah, but I feel like a lot of people took it serious, and I was just kind of trying to make a joke out of it. He blocks everybody. But I don't understand why he blocks everybody. I think it's lame, but I'm still going to play Bayonetta 3. It's freaking Bayonetta 3. I can't wait. I would like Life is Strange 2, and Before the Storm, and Captain Spirit, all on Switch. Yeah, I feel like those games would do really well on Switch. They're on mobile, aren't they? If they're on mobile, then they should definitely be coming to Switch. I just went to see Bayonetta 3. Yeah. I got the code, thanks. Oh, cool. You got the code. All right. Let me see if I have any more Switch codes I can give away. I'm searching my email for developers who might have sent a code over, but we can't cover the game, which I feel bad about, but they usually just say, hey, if you can't cover the game, just go ahead and give it away. So I'm like, okay, I'm going to give it away. What is your 3DS friend code? Like I was saying, I don't play my 3DS enough to even, like, I only turn it on like maybe once, probably not even once a month at this point. I'm literally only playing my Switch, so if you have a Switch and you want to be Switch friends, I'll add you. To be honest, I just went to see Smash and Super Mario Maker 2. I want to see another Smash announcement. Hideki Kamiya doesn't block me. You just have to ask a question and not pester him. I don't even. He apparently blocks people because they don't speak in Japanese, which sounds weird even saying out loud. But he has a strict rule: if you talk to English to him, then he will block you immediately. Which I didn't realize whenever he blocked me until I went to his Twitter after he blocked me and read his banner. I know your whole channel is built around Nintendo brand, but are you? If I just went, okay, I think I just I went offline for a second because someone called me. But I think it's working now. I think. If I'm live, please let me know because someone called my phone and I think it stopped working. Okay, it's working. Sorry. Now, what was I doing? All right, I'm just going to paste my Switch code in the chat so we can be friends. I just got done beating Pokemon Let's Go Eevee. And it was pretty good. It took me a while to play it because I'm more anticipating the next gen because I feel like it's going to be a bigger difference. I'm typing in my Switch code right now. All right, Switch code. That's not like a game giveaway. That's literally my Switch code, like my friend my friend code. I can't believe we're still using these. Come on, Nintendo. Thanks for sticking around if I disappeared and I didn't go live for if the stream broke for a second. I really miss Super Mario Sunshine. Wish it could be ported to Switch or DLC to Mario Odyssey. I agree. I really want to see a Super Mario Sunshine sequel on Switch. And what I mean by that is give us like the Mario with the jetpack, but I don't know, fine tune it a little bit so it feels more modern. Because obviously the platforming in that game hasn't aged very well. It was pretty wonky around the time it released, but I just think they could do a lot with that jetpack. The jetpack's really fun, and it has a bunch of different ways you can use it. So I'd love to see their modern take on Sunshine, or hell, maybe just remake the game with like modern graphics and like update the mechanics a little bit. I think that would be really cool as well. You think they'll use the same engine as Pokemon Let's Go Eevee? I'm not sure. I kind of hope not. I'm kind of hoping this new Pokemon game ends up being more like an obvious step forward for the series. I feel like Pokemon Let's Go still kind of looks like a 3DS game that was just up-res to HD. Obviously, it looks much better overall, but it just seems like it wasn't a huge step forward. When I want this next Pokemon game, I want it to be third person. I want you to be able to walk through towns, and there'll be people talking, and you can walk through a forest, and there's Pokemon in the trees, monkeys swinging in the branches. I know that sounds a little too in-depth. Probably not going to happen, but I think that'd be really cool. I will accept you guys' friend requests right now. 5 friend requests already. Boom, 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 boom. But yes, oh yes, someone asked earlier. I know this is a Nintendo channel, but do I play PlayStation and stuff? Yes, I actually have another channel where I cover a lot of PlayStation stuff called PlayStation Enthusiast. So please subscribe to that channel if you want my PlayStation opinions. Actually, recently I've decided I'm going to start making more videos there because the PS5 is coming up sometime in the near future, and I want to try and like hype up I want to try and celebrate that because a new console launching is a pretty big deal in 2019. Like we may not get that, I don't know, and we might not get consoles in the future. You never know. So the PS5, I'm gonna be making a lot of videos on that. But yeah, I love PlayStation. I love the Vita. I mean, I like everything. I grew up a Nintendo kid, but then I found a love for PlayStation basically in the PS3 generation because they're putting out a lot of games that like they're really story heavy. I felt like they were like pushing games forward. But you should keep a bottle of water next to you. You're right. You're right. I'm so thirsty. Thank you for reminding me. I've been talking for over an hour and I haven't even taken a sip. All right, that feels so much better. Thank you for helping me stay alive. New Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. I've never played those, but they always look fun. Smite, isn't that coming out very soon? He meant a bottle of beer. That's funny. Let's see, what did I miss? Talking about some Overwatch that might be happening. I could totally picture Overwatch coming to Switch. It just sucks that it's only 35 minutes. Like, it scares me that this Direct is only 35 minutes. Are they going to show us stuff that's super exciting? Are we just going to get updates on games we already know about? I just want to know. Oh, you don't have a Switch. Dang it. I don't know. I don't even know what I was going to say. MR Binkles, you need to get a Switch as soon as you can because the Switch is awesome. If Mario Maker 2 comes in Animal Crossing, I can't think of anything the Switch doesn't have. Huh. Well, I don't know. I really don't know. I'm really hoping Nintendo gives us some new IPs this generation. I feel like they gave us ARMS and Splatoon was on Wii U. They gave us that, but I feel like they could give us something really exciting and different. They're Nintendo. I want something fresh, something cool. I want a horror game from Retro Studios. That's what I want. I think that would be awesome. An M-rated horror game, a first-party Nintendo exclusive, would be really cool. Super Mario Odyssey DLC, I could picture that happening. I really hope it's Sunshine DLC, or maybe just Sunshine, a remake or something like that. Do you think we'll get an SNES online app? Yes, I think that's coming today. I think we're getting SNES games on Switch. Sorry once again if I stutter. I literally have a speech impediment. But you guys are making this comfortable and fun, so I'm not stuttering too bad. Hope the Division 2 comes to Switch. That's one I can't picture coming to Switch. I know I said earlier I could picture like any game on Switch. They just have to like cut back on the graphics, change the resolution, and it'll do just fine. But the Division looks really great, and it's online only. So I don't know. I would love to see all the games like that on Switch. I think they would do well. I think that's what's different this time around with the Switch is that a lot of these third-party games like Doom and like Wolfenstein and even like I don't know, GTA 5 if that was to come out. I think they would really do well on Switch whereas like the opposite of the Wii U. I think they would have flopped just like Watch Dogs did and games like Watch Dogs on on Wii U. They did terrible. What time is the direct? It's 1 o'clock now, and it starts in 3 hours from now. Wait, yeah, it starts in 2 hours 51 minutes. It starts. I want Nintendo to use the Fatal Frame license and see what they can come up with. Yeah, me too. I would love to see that. I would love to see that Fatal Frame game on Switch that came out on Wii U, but I think it only came out in Japan. What I miss? What I miss? What I miss? Resident Evil 2 coming to Switch. Yeah, I would love Resident Evil 2 on Switch so much. Like, Nintendo and Capcom, their history with Resident Evil has been, like, all throughout my life, basically. Since the original Resident Evil, or was it Resident Evil 2 on N64? Whichever one was on N64 first, I remember playing with my brother when I was just a little kid. I'd be super scared, and I was watching him play it, and we'd grow up, and I played Resident Evil 4 on GameCube, and then when it came to Wii, and I was super sad when we never got Resident Evil 5 on a Nintendo platform, but I ended up jumping ship to some other platforms. I was a strict Nintendo kid for a long time, and no one could tell me any different, but I grew out of that phase, I guess. I was like, you know what, I'm missing out on a lot of great games because I refused to buy other platforms. Now I love PlayStation a lot. I think Xbox is doing great stuff. But yeah, anybody who's watching, if you've been watching, please subscribe once again. I feel like I always forget to tell people that. Like in my videos, if you end up watching my other ones, I always forget to say subscribe until recently. Nintendo is absolutely the only console you need. That's the thing nowadays, is I feel like that is true. Like I feel like each console can offer so much where it's totally fine just to own one because there's so many different experiences just on one platform. But if you're like me and you're obsessed with playing games that are like exclusive on other platforms, then you want everything because I just can't go without playing something that's exclusive, big, AAA, high budget. Have to play it. Let's see. Nintendo's way more exciting than Microsoft and Sony. Do you agree? Yeah, well, actually, right now, I think Sony's been really quiet for a while. Like they have some big, great games coming, like Death Stranding, Days Gone, but they've been so quiet lately, and we know they're not gonna have an E3 conference. I think they're doing some type of event for maybe the PS5 reveal. I doubt it. I think they're doing something, but they're not very exciting lately. I guess it's because they're quiet. And Microsoft with Xbox, they talk about it nonstop. They talk about the studios they're acquiring, about the games that are coming to Game Pass. They're like super promoting everything. Where I feel like Sony is very quiet, and Nintendo they got these directs which keep people excited all throughout the year, which I think was a great idea. I used to hate directs because I would prefer if they waited till E3 and gave us a big live presentation like they used to, like the reveal of Twilight Princess, stuff like that. But now, since we get directs plopped throughout the year, it's really exciting because it's just nonstop Nintendo stuff. Let's see if I missed anybody's comments. Sorry, I just go on tangents sometimes. I don't know if I'm seeing every comment, and I think it's very weird. Because people were saying earlier that the code didn't show up for them, so I'm thinking maybe I'm not seeing some of the comments, and I'm not sure why. Very, very weird, and I'm really sorry if I don't read your comment because I'm trying to. How big of a streaming future do you have for the Switch? How big of a streaming future do you see for the Switch? I know Japan has been experimenting a lot. I don't know. I don't know how those games are doing on Switch in Japan. I think sooner or later we'll have a streaming service for Switch here in America. I just don't know how well it's going to do because a lot of people they play their Switch like on the go. So what's the point of having a streaming service? I don't know. I feel like it could do pretty well though. Let's see. Love Breath of the Wild on Wii U. Yeah, bro. I sometimes forget that Breath of the Wild was on Wii U because it was such a big launch event for the Switch. The hype is. Sorry, guys. I'm trying to read everything. The comments are going much faster now. Sweet Lord, baby Jesus. I want Mario Kart Double Dash to come to Switch. Me too. That'd be really awesome. Yep, Resident Evil 2 was on N64. Yes, I knew I played it on N64. Oh yeah, that's the game that like peaked the N64's cartridge. Like it was at the very limit. It could barely fit on it, but they got it to work. I can't buy a Switch. I'm very sorry. Nintendo is the only. Oh wait, so I did some of these. The hype is real for the Direct. Yes, hype is super real. I cannot wait. I'm gonna record my reaction. Once again, I'm sorry I cannot go live during the Direct, which makes me so sad. But I'm going to upload my reaction later tonight. If all goes as planned, my kid might end up being very crazy and sad and stuff like that. And then maybe I won't be able to record myself, but I'm hoping to record it. When's the next code? I'm going to try and look for a code here in a second. But whenever I go to look for a code, I miss everybody's comments. So I'm going as fast as I can. Aren't PS4 and Xbox One old? Yeah, they're pretty old now. I mean, we're going to get a next generation console here shortly from them. Left field prediction, Octopath Traveler DLC that has special ninth path. I can picture that. And what up, Ryder? 541, how's it going? All right, I'm going to find a code real fast. I'm going to back away from the chat. And I'm going to find a Switch code to give away real quick. Let's see. But yeah, I can't see you guys' chat right now, but I guess I'll just keep talking while I'm looking for a code. Oh wait. Guys, I think I have a good code that I don't think is redeemed because I already had the game whenever they sent it to me. And as soon as I can find it. Okay, I think this code works. And for anyone who already has this game, which is Guacamelee 2, this is a great game, guys. Guacamelee 1 and 2 are fantastic, and I have a code for Guacamelee 2 for Switch, and it's a must-play game. It's a Metroidvania game, if you haven't heard of it. Has a beautiful art style, has like a time-swapping mechanic, and I highly recommend it. And I did a review on my channel if you want to check it out. It's called Guacamelee instead of Guacamole, Guacamelee 2. Really good. So I'm going to post that code in the chat. Please tell me if you got it, because it should still work. It's a bit old, but these things usually work. So I'm about to post Guacamelee 2. Is everybody ready? Please tell me that you're ready. Persona 3, because I love that game. It still work. It's a bit old, but... Sorry, I'm fixing something real fast. Okay, here comes Guacamelee 2 right now. Please tell me if you got it. Let me make sure I didn't miss a number. Oh, wait. Is this Guacamelee 1? This might be... No, actually, yeah. I think this is Guacamelee 2. Tell me if you got that code. It would very much mean a lot. That's a really good game. I'm excited somebody gets to play that. It's so funny, so fun. Awesome. Master Pro Gamer got the code. Great. And it worked. It worked, right? Because that's from a few months ago. And I don't know if these codes, if they disappear after a while. A revision of Kid Icarus on Switch would be nice. Yes, it would. I used the Circle Pad Pro to play Kid Icarus, but they had this weird control setup where you're supposed to use the stylus, but I just hated doing that. So I used like the right stick to run around and the left stick to aim. It was like the opposite of a first-person shooter. And it was I like that game, but they really need to fix the controls for Kid Icarus Uprising. How much longer till the Direct, says Anonymous. It is 2 hours and 40 minutes away. So we got a while still. I did not expect to be live this long, but there's still 42 people watching, so why not, you know? What's my favorite game? I talked about this earlier. It's between 4 games that I constantly swap back and forth between, and it's between Zelda Ocarina of Time, Resident Evil 4, The Last of Us, and Persona 4 Golden. Those are probably my 4 favorite games, but I also love a lot of other games. Mario, Galaxy, Horizon Zero Dawn, just tons of games. I love the Mass Effect games, the Uncharted games. Speaking of Mass Effect, I would love the Mass Effect trilogy on Switch. Like, EA, they always think of such schemy ways to make money, but they don't do the most obvious one and just port over some of their old games to new consoles, like Dead Space and Mass Effect. We need them. But yeah, I'm so glad somebody got Guacamelee too. That's really awesome. I clicked on redeem and it was redeeming, but it said code was used. Wow, that must have been a close one. Sorry, Chris, with not you were probably so close to redeeming that, but then someone beat you to it. Sakurai puts so much attention to detail in his games. Yes, he does. I love Sakurai. He's awesome. Can we get Paperboy for Switch, please? That has to come. The port, it has to be on there soon. It's downloading. I'll let you know what it's like. If you've never heard of Guacamelee, I think you're going to like it. If you like Metroidvania games. But to be honest, I'm not the biggest Metroidvania game fan, and Guacamelee 1 and 2 are 2 games in the genre that I absolutely love. EA needs to give us Skate on Switch. Yes, they do. They need to just port over their games. Like, they would make a lot of money, and that's all they seem to care about. I made a video ranting about EA if you want to check that out. I guess I can't play on Nintendo consoles online with you. I'll have 15 Wii games and now 2DS. I'm sorry. Man, hopefully one day you can get a Switch. I think they might do a price drop in a while. I don't know, actually. It seems a little unlikely. Nintendo's weird with their price drops. Sorry. I'm trying to see all the comments, but my computer's acting really weird. Sorry if I'm giving you some dead air right now. I'm gonna restart my browser. But yeah, I can see some comments on my phone. Price drop will happen closer to Pokemon release. I can picture that, or maybe a bundle. Mario Maker 2, that'd be really awesome. They will probably make a Switch Mini. I don't know. I feel like that defeats the purpose of the name Switch. So I don't know if they would do that. It'd be cool. I mean, I'd be down with it. I just don't know if they'll do it. The feud dates back to Nintendo not using Origin for the Wii online services. That sounds about right. Someone just subscribed. Sweet. Thank you, everyone out there who has subscribed or hung out, talked, anything. Just means a lot, you know? Means a lot. Just recently bought that. Was waiting for it to arrive in the mail anyways. Always wanted to try it out. I think, is he talking about Guacamelee or Sonic Lost World? I want to reveal for our Pokemon 2019 game. I have a feeling they might talk about Pokemon Gen 8 today. But once again, what scares me the most is the 35-minute direct. Like, it scares me, man. What are they going to show? I'm hoping that it's like they're trying to trick us. Like, they're like, we have a 35-minute direct. Probably a lot of people are going to assume it's not that much exciting things since it's only 35 minutes, but they end up cramming a bunch of stuff into this direct, and it ends up being like one of the best directs we've ever seen. I subbed to you a few months back when you took over RGT's channel for a bit. You seemed like cool people. Dude, thank you. I was very happy when Sean let me be in his video. It was really awesome of him. Hope he does it again sometime, because it boosted me in subs, which was really nice of him. Right on, great show. Thank you. Thank you so much. Rest in pizza, Wii Shop. Guys, the Wii Shop channel recently closed, and it's very sad. So many memories of that shop. You know what was the dumbest Wii game? Wii Fit. Wii Fit was fun for about a day. My brother got it, and my brother actually lost like 20 pounds using Wii Fit. Like, it was insane. But then we stopped playing it. Everyone got fat again. Just don't get too hyped or you're going to be sad. That tends to be the problem with a lot of people. They get overhyped, they expect way too much, and then it doesn't happen. I can't buy a Switch console. My dad said it won't let me. He said I have a Wii and my 3DS. Man, that's awful. A Wii, just a Wii, man. If I was made of money, I would give a fan or a commenter like you money to buy a Switch. But unfortunately, I'm not made of money. But you deserve a Switch, man. Hopefully one day you can get one soon. Wait 2.5 hours. Yep, it's getting closer. Hope there's Waluigi DLC Fighter. What's your biggest FE 16 predictions? Yeah, Fire Emblem. Fire Emblem, the new one. I'm hoping. I was kind of disappointed with the art style of it. I was hoping they would go for a more realistic look and not like cel shaded. But I'm just hoping that it gives us a great story like Awakening, and it's just really fun, like how they always are. What's your my pie in the sky dream fighter for Smash? Honestly, Leon from Resident Evil 4, I would love. I think that would be so funny to see him. He would look similar to Snake, which I think would be fine. And he could use like his RPG, like his rocket launcher, even though I think that's what Snake uses. I just think they could do a lot of fun stuff with Leon, and Leon's kind of like a fan favorite in the Resident Evil series. But yeah, I would love to see Leon in Smash, or possibly like Banjo and Kazooie, or Conker, like an Xbox or a Microsoft owned character in Smash, because I feel like that just shows how open Nintendo and how much they're changing if they're able to work with competitors like that. I think that's just really exciting. I'm not really a big fan of those characters, but seeing them in Smash would be really exciting. Added you on Switch. Thanks. I'll accept your friend request in a bit. What do you think of Apex Legends on Switch? We talked about this a little bit. I feel like the game, the Titanfall developer Respawn, they said that game's actually been in development for a long time, like since PUBG got popular. Like they were ahead of the curve when it came to starting developing a battle royale game, but it just took a long time to make, so it didn't come out till after the hype has kind of died down a little bit. But I think they were in development for too long before the Switch version was ever in their brains. So I think we might end up getting a Switch version sooner or later. I just don't know if it's anytime soon. What's my thoughts on Mr. X? He's hilarious and scary at the same time, which is very funny. Mr. X gonna give it to you. Top picks are Steve, Doomslayer. Yeah, that'd be really cool. I'd love to see both of them. Do I like FPS, like first-person shooters? Yes. I'm actually going to be reviewing a upcoming... It's like an iOS game right now, like an iOS game only, but it's coming to Switch, and it's a first-person shooter. I think it's an exclusive, aside from being on iOS, and it looks pretty good. The developer's going to send me a code, and I'm gonna do a full review on that one. What Zelda game would you think gets remastered for Switch? Talked about this a little earlier as well. I think they're probably going to do Skyward Sword next, which I think would be really exciting. Yes, modern combat, you're right. I think Skyward Sword would be exciting because a lot of people could play it for the first time, because a lot of people weren't playing their Wiis around that time. And if they did play the Wii, they might have bought the Zelda game and then only dabbled in it a little bit and didn't really give it much of a chance because the controls. A lot of people didn't like the motion controls. But I think it's a good game. I think the temple design is really good, and I think it'll look great if they just up-res it to HD. It has like a really good art style. Which game is the one you would choose personally to be ported to Switch? I really want Xenoblade Chronicles X or Tokyo Mirage Sessions on Switch from the Wii U. Like, they don't have to change much. Now, when it comes to my dream remakes, it would be like, I don't know, like Super Mario Sunshine, Resident Evil 4, Ocarina of Time, even though it was already remade. I want like an HD version remade. 2 hours, 30 minutes till the Direct. Yep, cannot wait. I don't know how much longer I can last though, guys. Like, I feel bad if I shut the stream off, but any more codes? Yeah, that's right. I'll look real fast. I need to eat and settle in before I'm gonna record my reaction for the Direct. I can't do it live, unfortunately. If you're just now tuning in, this will not lead into the Direct. Brett doesn't seem to love us anymore. God, now I feel bad. Modern Combat isn't pay to win. The developer makes a lot of aggressive microtransaction choices on their phone games. I wonder if that's getting if the Switch version will have a lot of microtransactions like the iPhone version. That would kind of be lame. Thought it already started. No, the direct did not start yet. It's still coming. 2 hours, 30 minutes. Really excited. I'm looking for some codes, guys. Sorry, I'm not talking that much. Trying to find something that like the developer doesn't mind if I give it away, because I don't want to give away a game that they don't want us to. Also going to be reviewing Ape Out. That's coming out on Switch soon. They're going to be sending me a code for that. I'm excited for that game. Looks really cool. Oh, wait. I think I have another batch of codes. I just have to remember what the game was called. Yes, I think I do. I downloaded one of them, but I think they sent me more. Oh, I only have one more. I can't remember which one I used. So, I used one of these codes, and I don't know which one I used. So, I'm going to post 2 Switch codes in the chat right now. And I'm sorry, I don't know which one I used, but you're going to have to... Actually, you know what? I'll make this a little more fair. I'm going to post the first... I'm going to post the top one and then the bottom one. And it might not work, but then the second one will work, or vice versa. If this one works, then the second one won't work. So here comes another code for a game called Avenger Bird. It might be terrible. It might be fun. I don't know anything about it. I haven't checked it out yet. I hope it's fun. But here's Avenger Bird for Switch. Go as fast as you can, and it might not work either way because this could be the one I used. But if this one doesn't work, I have another one. Here we go. Alright, my stream's not that delayed, so that kind of went with it. At least it's not that delayed for me. I don't know how it is for you guys. Let me know if that code works. If it doesn't work, then I will post the other one, and that'll be the one that works. Wii games don't go for much, like $2 a piece. Sorry. Yeah, lots of sorry if I'm continuing to miss comments. I don't know why they wouldn't show up for me. I'm saying most of them. We will sit here for the next 2 hours, sad, waiting for your return, watching your shirtless kid eat all the Doritos. Doritos giveaway or bust. That's hilarious. He doesn't need one. He has a 2DS, tablet, phone, and games. Captain Toad for Smash. I don't know if these are old comments or newer. Yes, I want Cuphead for Smash. Cuphead for Smash would be so awesome. Sorry, my comments aren't all showing up for me. I think it's really weird. I don't really know what to do. Okay, if no one got it, then that means this next one will work. So go as fast as you can. If you've already won a game, try to let someone else have a game if they if you already got one. I know it's really tempting to get another game, but this probably isn't the greatest game, so I don't think it would really matter that much. But if you've already won a game, please be courteous of your others. Here's another code right now. This one's probably going to work if the other one didn't. If Microsoft would allow it, I would love Banjo-Kazooie. Click on top of chat and click live chat. Oh my god. That was the problem. Like I was saying before, I don't stream much, so thank you. Now I should see all the comments. Really sorry that I wasn't doing that before. And if I missed your comments, if you said something, I'm sorry. I only played Minecraft. I played Minecraft a little bit back on PS3. I could never really get into it. I played it mainly just for the Platinum trophy. I got the Platinum on PlayStation. How was my Father's Day? It was good. my my wife got me she got me a random PlayStation Vita game that is only available physically called Shinobito. And I haven't played it yet, but I'm excited because you can't download it, and I want to get all the physical I can on it that are only available physical. Son, you look like a bootleg Tom Stockdale, and you're probably a Geno fan. I don't know what any of those words mean, I'll be honest. Should be default. I don't know why YouTube does that. It's annoying. Yeah, that is really weird. That's really weird. Someone should have won that code. It should have worked. So I don't know if it didn't work. It's really weird because I only used one of them. Sorry. If it didn't work, I'm really sorry. I thought it would. I'll look for another one real fast. Father's Day? Actually, no. Someone said Father's Day. I was thinking of Valentine's Day, which is tomorrow, but my wife already gave me my Valentine's Day present. Isn't yeah, I don't think Father's Day was any time recent, was it? I just don't even know. Okay, both codes didn't work. Really sorry. I'm gonna look for another code in a second. First, I'm trying to answer these questions. How did I find EGLX? EGLX is the same company that actually owns this YouTube channel. I actually work for Enthusiast Gaming, which that's called Enthusiast Gaming Live. So I basically make videos for them, which basically just me. I kind of have some other people on the channel sometimes, but lately it's just me. But I like including the writers from Nintendo Enthusiast on the channel as much as I can, like their reviews, because a lot of their reviews are like for smaller games, so I want to try and spread the word on stuff that they're creating as well. But yeah, Enthusiast Gaming is the same company. This was one of the first things they ever created was this channel. And then they started doing EGLX, which blew up, and I went to it last year, and it was a lot of fun. So I highly recommend going to EGLX if you live in Canada or the Toronto area. Why do you have black Joy-Cons? Huh? I'm confused. I think I missed. Oh, David from Nintendo Enthusiast. Is that you? Or is that a different David? I feel like I know that David. You can give me a code. Yeah, if you want to DM me a code on Slack, I'll give it out. Or you can just post it. Oh yeah, it's you. If you just want to post it in the chat, you can. Doesn't matter either way. Or you can send it to me on Slack. Thanks for tuning in. Unfortunately, I honestly cannot stay that much longer. I feel bad. There's usually not this much people watching, but I have to make a real lunch for my son. All I did was give him chips and breakfast, so I have to make him a lunch soon. Yeah, okay, so David from NintendoEnthusiast.com is going to post a giveaway code in the chat. So definitely go check out NintendoEnthusiast.com for more of his stuff. He's a writer. He's cool. So he's about to give away a game. What game is it? Or are you just going to do a mystery game? Raise your hand if you're only here for Doritos. You know, I'm glad that some people are still here from whenever I gave him Doritos. That means you've been tuning in for a while now. And yes, this video is sponsored by Doritos. Not really. I wish someone would sponsor me. Actually, I got my first sponsor soon. Like, real sponsor coming up probably in my next few videos, which I'm really excited about. Raise your hand. Oh, wait, I already read that one. That's okay, man. Don't worry about it. David will hook us up. Yeah, David's going to post a game in the chat. Cool Ranch, gimme. Yeah, I'm addicted to the Cool Ranch and the nacho cheese. Those are the two best. So basic, I know, but my son Cole's crying right now. I might have to go check on him. See if he wants some more Doritos or chips. Actually, probably wants some applesauce. I feel bad for not having the chat on live chat this whole time. Like, I'm very sad about that. But yeah, I don't know if it's a good idea. The reason why I did this live stream was because I knew that some people would just want to come talk about the Direct because it's really exciting. There's a game called Debris Infinity for Switch. Enjoy. Sounds interesting. Be sure to let us know who gets it. Sounds cool. Did you do a review on that one and they sent you an extra code, or is that just like a random code that got lost in the tons of codes that we get? Any nutritious breakfast starts with Doritos. Yeah, our nutritious breakfast starts with Doritos. Yes, it does. I sadly will eat Doritos for breakfast with taquitos from Quick Trip. I had an extra code for it. I get codes crazy for my podcast. Yeah, sounds about right. About right. These Switch indie developers, there are so many that it's absolutely insane. It instantly got used. Who got it? Who got the code? Be sure to let us know in the comments. I'll see if I have any more that I can give away. I kind of wish I didn't redeem a few from a few days ago, because I don't even know if I'll get around to checking it out. Sorry, I'm looking for another code to give away before I head out. I'm looking. Why are my ears circular? Oh, it's just these little earrings. Had an extra code. Okay, I already read that one. Looking for one last goodbye code, says SSJ. You're the best giveaway code guy because you tell what the game is. I don't know. People always. I've had these same size gauges literally since high school, like sophomore year, and I always forgot what it's called, like the numbers, like 3/4 or something like that. Like I can't even remember the terms for what the gauges are called. I've had them for so long now. That's like I don't get as asked much anymore. Now I really don't remember. Who do I main in Smash? Okay, Smash's mains. Here we go. I got Lucina, Young Link, Sonic, and my boy. Wait, I don't know. He hasn't really been my main in Smash Ultimate, but I loved him in Smash 4. And it's what's his face? The guy from Xenoblade. I'm spacing on his name right now. I'm really feeling it. That guy. What's his name? Oh, I'm blanking. He was my main in Smash 4, and then there's something about him now that I don't like as much. So I've pretty much just been using Sonic and Lucina in Smash Ultimate. Shulk, yes. God, how did I forget that? Such a weird name. Yeah, those are like my mains that I use the most. I try to with Smash Ultimate. I've been doing my best to just literally click random and play with any character because I kind of want to get good with like most characters. But yeah, I'm gonna look for one final code. So I'm gonna be away from the chat for a second. Wait, I have an idea. Wait, I can't use my phone. Dang it. I think I have another code on my phone in my notes, but if I close the app on my phone, it's going to shut down YouTube, I think, which sucks. Another Switch code coming in a bit, says David. Oh my Godheads, which is a party-based capture the flag style game. Sounds fun. My dog's having a nightmare right now. I don't know if you can hear him. He's literally having a nightmare. Loki, wake up. You're alright. I'm gonna find one more code as well. I refuse to end this chat without giving away one more Switch game. It's gonna go really far down. I'm looking. You guys hear that THQ Nordic acquired the developer of that one like first person like Witcher like game? I forgot the name of it. They're buying literally everybody. How? How are they doing it? All right, I have another game. I have another game called. Actually, I'm just going to paste the name because I don't really know how to pronounce it. I'm giving away this game that I just posted in the chat. I don't know why it has the little dots at the end of tactics. What breed of dog and how old? He's a Beagle mix. And, oh wait, okay, so David posted his code, so be sure to rush on that. Tell us if you got it. And my dog, he's a Beagle mix. He's pretty cool, but he's sleeping right now, and I don't want to make him get up. So yeah, that's the game I'm giving away, that Achtung Klabu Tactics. It should work. This is from a code from back beginning of January. So here you go. Everyone ready? And yes, David just said check out NintendoEnthusiast.com. If you love retro gaming, check out his podcast at RetroZap.com. David, we'll have to get you on here sometime if we can, if my internet stops acting up. I'll talk to you later, David. See ya. Thanks for posting those. Does your dog also behave for Doritos? He does. He does, actually. Doritos, he loves them. Yes, I feed him Doritos sometimes. I know it's not good for him. Here's another Switch game. This is the last one I'm giving away, and then I'm going to have to head out and prep for the Direct, eat some food. I'm starving. Maybe catch up on some leftovers, the TV show. Let me know if you get that code, and let me know if anyone got David's code if you haven't already. And please hit that subscribe button. I would love to talk to you guys more down in the comments in my actual videos. I try to make funny skits and stuff sometimes. Be sure to check out. I just made a video called it's called Reviewing a 3DS Game in 2019. It's just like a dumb little skit for laughs. I think you might laugh. And I also used to, I still kind of do, it's a comedy-based, like a skit-based show of video game consoles talking to each other called Chatterboxes. And I think you would really like that if you checked it out as well. I even did a musical for the last episode of the PlayStation Vita singing a song about his life. And I think it actually turned out pretty funny, but it didn't get that many views. So please check that out. Share it if you think it's funny. Type in Nintendo Enthusiast in the search bar and then Chatterboxes, and it should come up like all 3 episodes. Did anybody get that code? Thank you for saying that, Obia Lux. That means a lot. I'm going to head out, though, guys. Those are all the codes that I can give away right now. I'll probably have more codes to give away next time I'm live. I don't really go live that much because like I said, I don't know why I'm looking that way. I can only stream from my phone, which is pretty lame. But thank you for watching. I'm so excited for the Nintendo Direct. I'll be posting my reaction video, if all goes as planned, as I said, about like everything. I'll probably post my literal reaction of me maybe jumping up in the air if it's something really exciting. Or if I don't do that, I'll literally just post me sitting down at my set talking about what I thought about the whole Direct in general. Thanks for talking to us and giving us some codes. Enjoy the grub. Will do. Thanks for streaming, man. It was fun. Excited for tonight. Hopefully Nintendo doesn't let us down. Have fun and a great day. Thanks so much for watching. Seriously, if anyone here... Oh, I already read that one. See you later. Thank you. Play Guacamelee too. It's really great. So